Hello. So it's been a pretty good morning. I'm trying to get used to hiking in my brace because I just got it yesterday. I didn't have a chance to like walk without weight with it, which I probably should have come out and done just like a quick couple miles just to test it out. Hindsight being 2020 and all. So it's okay. It's just it's weird to get used to, and it rubs in certain places. So there's been a lot of stopping and adjusting, which isn't, fast. But I'm in a flat part of the trail. It's been a really nice hike today. There was a little bit of a climb earlier, but nothing too strenuous. Definitely nothing like what we've been doing. And this is just soft and lovely, and very few roots and rocks, and soft on the feet, and yay! I feel like I've earned it after the whites. Goal is to get to Hanover in 3 days, 2 nights, 15 miles a day. So yeah, I need to do at least 15 miles today. That's where we're at. So hopefully we get to this campsite soon, get a little lunch and regroup and see, how we're doing in total mileage. On top of Cube Mountain, and I'm gonna skip the 6-sided shelter. Heard the water source isn't great and it's a ways off trail. And just past that road there, Jacobs Brook, there's a bunch of tent sites. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's have a look around. So slower than I wanted to be today, but my brace has needed a lot of adjustment. So I thought I'd be done within three and a half or so miles in, I don't know, hour and a half. And it's a boulder field. This is taking way longer with my new brace than I expected. Gorgeous last view on my way down to camp. If I had any water left, I'd just make dinner up here, enjoy a sunset, and hike down in the dark. Good evening. So I made it to my stealth site. I haven't looked at how many miles I did today. I feel like it was about 15. So I'm going to take a look really quick. Alright, 16.1 miles. So given that I have my new brace on and it's my first day, with weight on my, like a pack on of substantial weight since I had 5 days, 2 slack and 3 zeros. In general, I think the brace did really well. It's slipping and sliding. I kept having to stop and adjust it. And so I downloaded some materials when I was up on a peak and had some service to kind of help me try to fit it a little better tonight. So I'm going to work on kind of adjusting it. But it definitely made me feel more stable. There were a couple times where like it was slippery and I kind of skidded a little, and I didn't have like the hyperextension or any of the pain that I normally have. And I did like a minimal amount of Tylenol and Advil today, so that was pretty exciting. So definitely feel like if I'm careful and I kind of keep an eye on it, I can definitely make it to Hanover and finish out New Hampshire, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm trying not to think too far ahead. So I'm in the stealth site at, I think it's Jacobs Brook. There is a fire rink here and a bunch of like sawed off logs to sit on. So a nice flat tent spot. So I'm hoping to get a quick dinner and some good sleep. And that's it for now. Couple quick gear changes that I'm hoping help me sleep better than I have been on trail. The first one is my Big Agnex Axle Air sleeping pad was like leaking air slowly, and I could not find the leak, so they sent me a new one. So all through the whites, I was like every night waking up 2 or 3 times and having to re-inflate my pad. So hopefully this one works out and I can get a good night's sleep. And the other one was, I've just been way too hot at night, and everyone said, oh, it's so cold in Maine and in the whites and when you're at elevation. but my Z-Pack sleeping bag was too warm. So I sent that home with my husband and got this off at Amazon. It's just like a down puffy blanket. It weighs the same as my Z-Packs, but it is just not so hot. So hopefully be a little bit more comfortable tonight. Good morning. So last night I was sleeping great, and then I think some people were drinking up at the water tower, and they came running down, music blaring, headlamps on, singing at the top of their lungs around 1:30 in the morning, and then went down like the dirt road to the parking lot. So yeah, woke me up for a couple hours. I did get back to sleep, but I'm now starting maybe 2 hours later than I thought I'd start today, so I won't probably be on the trail until close to 9, and I have 16 miles to do today, so I might not get there. We'll see. I will check in from the top of Smarts Mountain. It's a 4-mile climb up from here, and there's a fire tower and a cabin up there, so we'll go check it out. On an outcropping on our way down from the fire tower, which you can see kind of on the top of that mountain in the distance. So that's just where we came from. I am really, really tired today. Struggling a little bit. So I plan on doing 16 miles today, and I am just like not feeling it at all. I'm so tired. Thanks to my rude awakening last night. It scared the crap out of me, and then I just could not get back to sleep. So I am trying to figure out what to do, because I don't want to do 16 miles into town, because I want to enjoy town. So we'll see. Maybe I will. There's a shelter right before town. I could potentially stop there and then go into Nero into town. There we go. Nero into town and figure out what's going on, but that's just really not ideal. So I'm trying to push through. We'll see. I'm gonna have lunch and get water at the bottom of this mountain, which will be, I don't know, maybe 2 miles or so, and that'll be the halfway point. And it's pretty, I mean, it's past noon. I got a really late start, so meh. Not sure how I feel about all this. Feeling a little cranky. So hopefully a little lunch and a little water will perk me up. Alright, that's all for now. Some much needed trail magic. I have a mile to the next stream and I am out of water. And I need to take my Tylenol Advil, so perfect timing. John shelter, and I'm on top of a little lookout here, and I'm just gonna be going a few more miles and finding a safe spot. I'm really tired and I can't get the full 16 today, so that is where we're at. It's really pretty though. I'll show you here just a second. So since leaving kind of the Moose Lock area, we've been passing through these like little walls, you know, former old fences that are now part of public land. And we just crawl right over. Good morning. It's a little after 7 and I've been walking for a little bit and headed up Moose Mountain. Oh, gotta blow down to go around here. And it has been kind of a tough night. I slept pretty good and then I woke up and around 1 or 2 and just was having trouble going back to sleep, thinking about I have to make a decision today. So Hanover is an easy place to get a car. It is the end of New Hampshire. So I can get off here in the next it's 14 miles or so. and go home and rest my leg and maybe hope to do a section this fall. I don't want to get off, but I'm also not like hiking with a tribe of people, and you know, it's not like I would be missing anything if I got off now versus, you know, if I had a group that I was hiking with, it would definitely be incentive to stay. So my knee is feeling better with the brace on, but when I go downhill, I mean, it still hurts and it slows me down, and the brace is slowing me down. It's just big and bulky. So if I were to stay out, I've got to find something more streamlined in order to keep hiking. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I've done, once I get to Hanover with my northbound section and what I've done SOBO, will be 25% of the trail is done, which I think is a decent accomplishment. Certainly not what I thought was going to happen this year. So yeah, I have a lot to think about today. I need a sign from the universe because I'm really struggling with what the right decision is. So keep you updated. Alright. More green tunnel on the trail. I'll show you. Here's our water source. Enough to scoop up, but super dry again. It's just been par for the course this section. So, yeah. Fun little bridge, you know, if there was actually water. Change of scenery here. We have a field. It's not littered with power lines, so that's kind of fun. We're in the Velvet Rocks area, just a couple miles from Hanover. And ready to head into town. It's a hot one today. Alright, just came out of the woods into Hanover. Ooh, no camping on Dartmouth's Ivy League campus. Wouldn't want to scare all the rich kids with our stinky smells. And we're going to go over there to the co-op. I have a handful of things I need to get. And then I have a resupply package at Norwich Hiker Hostel, where we will be spending the night and not camping on their fancy grass. Don't want to offend anyone. This is the Norwich Hiker Hostel. Connecticut River's right across the street, and there's a rope swing. And that's high vis and tumbleweed. I'm headed out around noon today to go into town to get some food and then just do a few miles on the trail. So this is Hanover, super cute town. And we're just gonna finish our walk through and head into Vermont. So super excited, another state down. We're just leaving Hanover and we're walking over the bridge for the Connecticut River. And right up here we're gonna see the sign for the Vermont border. It's super exciting. Here we are. 2 states, well I guess 3 states down now.